After I've connected all my outlets to the panel, I should be able to look in my system browser. And again, if you don't have this out, you can right click in the space, look under browsers, and go to system browser. You should, under electrical, see your panel and however many circuits you developed. You'll notice your high voltage circuit actually took 2 circuit spots, usually 2 sequential odd or sequential even numbers. In this case, mine was 4 and 6. If you had a different set, you might end up with 5 and 7 or something like that, just because of the way panels are set up. I'm not going to worry about that right now. But you also at the top have this unassigned category. This is a great way to make sure all of your elements have become part of a circuit. When I drop this down and I look under electrical unassigned and power unassigned, I should see all the switches, which is fine, and the panel. It's not a problem. That's what we're looking for. So once we're sure we are all done, what we are going to do is we are going to create what is called an electrical circuit schedule. Basically, it's going to tell us which circuit numbers, how many items or elements they have on them, and their location and the voltage that they use. This would be a very handy piece of information. So we're going to create that, and we're going to put it on its own sheet to print following our electrical plan in a packet. When I do that, I'm going to come down in my list right above where it says sheets, is see where it says schedules, quantities, all. I'm going to right click on this and go to a new schedule. The one that pops up has all the different schedule categories I can create. I need to go down a little bit and find the one that says electrical circuits. It's going to name it electrical circuit schedule, and that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. It's now going to let me build the fields that are in my schedule. For those who aren't sure, a schedule is simply a table. So these are the columns of the different information that some of which will be pulled automatically, and one column we'll fill out on our own. The first thing we're going to use is circuit number. And you highlight it, and you click this box to put it in the field, and as it says, you want it in order. The next thing we're going to do is go all the way down near the bottom and find voltage. Not voltage drop, but just regular voltage. And I'm going to add that, so I have circuit number, then voltage. I'm going to scroll up to the middle of the pack, find under the ends, number of elements. This will tell us how many things are connected in the circuit. This is where I can double check that you did only 10, or on high voltage ones, only 1. We'll put that in. The last field we're going to add is a comments field. And then I'm going to click OK. Except you're going to notice that I made a mistake on purpose. I don't have my comments field because I didn't add it over. If by any chance you get here and you go, I missed a column, you do not delete it and start over. Right above here under columns, you click insert and it brings you right back here. Now, wherever this is highlighted and I go down and find comments, it's going to put it right below the highlighted one. So it would put it between circuit number and voltage, and that's not where I want it. I want it down here under number of elements. That's where I want it. I'm going to take it out for a second. If I had done it incorrectly and put it in right here so that comments was right here, I do have an order changing set of buttons that I could then move it all the way down to the bottom. Either way is fine. I believe it's easier to actually highlight it and have it inserted where you need it. So again, circuit numbers first, voltage is second, number of elements is third, comments is fourth, then you click OK. It will tell you which circuit number, what the voltage is, how many things are connected to it, and in the comments, this is where I would like you to write in which rooms this circuit feeds. You may need to switch back and forth. I remember, though, that mine feeds the living room, the dining room, and the bathroom. You'll notice I'm just separating the rooms with commas, and I'm not using the word and. My second one did bedroom 1 and bedroom 2. When we get more advanced in our design, we'll actually label all of these different rooms so that they would correspond to a different drawing that we might have. Circuit 3 did the kitchen, and circuit 4 and 6, which was my high voltage circuit, was for my stove oven combo. So I'm going to type stove/oven. This prepares my schedule. Now, in order to print this is kind of like a view in the other areas of the software. So what I have to do is I have to go to Sheets, right click. Sorry, I do have to get out of the schedule to do this. Right click on Sheets, New Sheet, FRM Landscape, A size paper, or D sized if you're doing a project's printed on D. I'm going to go ahead and change this to be A, since it's A size paper, and then whatever page number would follow your electrical plan. So follow your teacher's instructions for that. Okay. The sheet name will be electrical circuit schedule. And it will bump it into 2 lines if it needs to. You'll fill out your author and project name as you need. And then when you drop down schedules, you'll be able to see your electrical circuit schedule is in here. Okay. And again, we could make changes. We could change the name, that sort of stuff here. But what I'm going to do now is just drag it in. I can then put this in and position it like a drawing. I can't scale it like a drawing, but I can position it like a drawing. The other thing I can do is I can change the column width. So I'm going to pull this out until everything's on its own individual thing. Now for the cabin, you're going to have a low number of circuits. For your house, you might have a much larger plan for that. The nice part is you'll also be printing that out on larger paper, so you'll have a larger set to, a larger space to create your schedule on. Follow your teacher's instructions to print this and turn this in with your electrical plan.